Well, it's another day of students returning to classrooms. Spring Branch and Montgomery ISD are among districts going back to school. Despite having started classes 1 week ago, Fort Bend ISD is still having transportation issues. Not one, but 3 children stranded in the heat at the wrong bus stop miles from their home. A local mother shared her story with KPRC after she says Fort Bend ISD dropped her 3 children off at the wrong bus stop Wednesday afternoon. Our Brittany Jeffers joins us live near Fort Bend ISD headquarters with a response from the district. Brittany, we know there are 3 children. Do we know the children's ages?
Yeah, Zach, for perspective, we're talking about very young elementary age children. They are 6, 7, and 9 years old, all siblings. And the mother says that her children alerted the bus driver that they were at the wrong stop. However, they were still let off the bus. And she says this was a very scary experience for her and for her children. And she said her children then had to ask 2 people that they didn't know if they could use their phones to call their mother.
I told the bus driver this wasn't my route, but he let us off anyway. They'll never ride the bus again. They'll never. Like, I'm even fearful of sending them to school because I just want them here.
Yeah, and those 3 children attend school at Austin Parkway Elementary School. Their mother, who you just heard from, that's Ebony Jordan. And she tells us she expected the Fort Bend ISD bus would drop her kids off at home around 4. But instead, she says she received a call from a random number at 4:20 with her daughter on the other end of the line, frantic, saying she'd been dropped at the wrong spot, which was miles from the family's home. Now, Ebony says she then received another phone call from a number she didn't recognize. Once again, it was her children calling for help. Ebony says she ultimately located her children at one of the schoolmates' homes, which was 20 minutes from their house. Ebony says she's thankful that her children are okay, but she does have a message for Fort Bend ISD.
Exhausted, hot, they looked at kind of paranoid, but of course I was happy to reunite with them. They need to be held accountable. It's not just, okay, you have your kids back and everything is okay, because I thank God that I have them back, but also it could have turned out, I could probably still be looking for my kids.
Now, KPRC2 did reach out to Fort Bend ISD for a statement. Officials sent us an email which reads, "We're launching a thorough investigation to find out why this occurred. The driver has been removed from driving duties pending the outcome of the investigation. We're grateful that the children were able to contact their parent and get home safely. We're looking into steps that we can take to prevent this from occurring again." And officials tell me this morning that their transportation department is going to be attempting to review video from those buses to try to figure out exactly what happened. Zach.
Brittany, we heard from Ebony, the mother. She said she will never let her children get on a school bus again. Did she say what she is going to do as for transportation moving forward?
Yeah, Zach, she was pretty clear about that. She said her children, none of them, will be riding the bus. She didn't explain to us what her plan is moving forward, but she did say that she plans to request a meeting with the district going forward. So again, just some big changes for these families, it sounds like, as far as transportation is concerned at the very beginning of the school year. Zach.
Yeah, very scary, just adding to the chaos. Okay, Brittany, thank you very much.